Watch Mr. Gaffney contradict himself on whether it would have been right for India to attack Pakistan preemptively. First, Mr. Gaffney claims it would have been justified and legitimate for India to attack Pakistan preemptively. And then he says it would have been wrong. When India was massing troops on the Pakistan border, would Pakistan have been justified in preempting India?
If anything, you could argue that the Indians would have been justified in attacking the Pakistanis.
I was just about to ask you that.
The people in India's situation are in the same situation the United States was in, having been murderously attacked by terrorists, go after the state that sponsored that terror. That is a legitimate exercise of the right of self-defense. When you ask the question, is it right?
Yeah, do you think it's right? I'm trying to find out what you think.
I'm answering the question from my point of view, as an American.
Right, do you think it would have been right?
My preference, my sense of what is right, is that they not do that. Simply because in that particular instance, you would almost certainly have seen the exchange of nuclear weapons against these two countries with the loss of possibly millions of lives. From my point of view, it was right to try to discourage them from doing that.
So it would have been wrong for them to do it, to attack preemptively?
It would have been legitimate from them to do it, but from our point of view, and I would argue from the point of view of Indian citizens as well, it would have been ill-advised, undesirable, and in that sense, wrong.
Clearly, we need to identify a proper principle to govern our foreign relations, and then stick to it. We can't get away with a contradictory foreign policy, full of double standards and no principles to guide us. This is not the America that I love. The America that I love is based on the right principles and the integrity to follow them. By now, I hope you're thinking, okay, what is the principle we should use to determine whether to invade another country? Let me offer one for your consideration, along with the reasoning that supports it. Self-defense and only self-defense is a proper rationale for military action by the government. The principle is, if we are attacked or are in imminent threat of attack, we should use military force. However, the government should never use military force if more Americans will die if we attack than if we don't.